How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and for sure, you already know the vibes. It is Zachariah White, aka King Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, because I am the boss. I am back. We are here. Happy good day to every single one of you ladies and gentlemen out there, all my brothers and sisters worldwide. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and I won't go too much into the intro for this go around, but I can tell y'all this is another episode of the News of the People, brought to you by the Internal Sphere, and the News of the World's brought to you by the External Sphere. All right, give me some TES. All right, so both entities are coming together to bring to you, of course, this particular video. And you might be asking, King, what is this video about? I'm gonna let y'all know. All right, of course, by popular demand, there's been many folks telling me, yo, Zachariah, King, you should be interviewing folks, right? And I'm like, yeah, I should be, but I gotta make time for it. Well, guess what? I'm making time for it. And you know who I'm gonna start off with? I'm not even gonna say who this wonderful woman is. I'm gonna just shut up and I'm gonna let her introduce herself. The floor is yours.
What's up, y'all? I am Negra, aka Samaya. I am glad to be here, just vibing out, just here having a good time,
Oh, that part. You know what? Listen. I'll say this. She's a little bit different than me. I tell you, man. Listen, I'm a chatterbox. Y'all know I keep going on for days and days. She said, no, I don't need to. I'm gonna hit y'all with a little bit of something. All right, but for this particular video, I'll say, of course, the first interview that I'm doing, I'll say I'm very honored and I'm very glad to interview Maya, and I'm glad that Maya, ended up saying yes and allowed for us to go through and partake in on this. All right, so enough with me doing all this talking. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna get to the first question. Right now, the first question, though I know we've had many different discussions, but I would love for the people to know, what is it exactly that drives you to doing music?
What drives me to do music? I feel like it's a lot of things. Maybe I'm just gonna give you guys a few reasons. So pretty much, I feel like with music, it just inspires me. Reason why? Because I can express my feelings easily throughout music, other than saying how I feel. I feel like when I write music, it comes easy to me. The lyrics come easy to me, and pretty much I can say it more better than if I was to sit down with someone and tell them how I feel. And also, it's just, I can create it and make it any way I want to make it. So I just feel like what inspired me to do music, is just being creative. You can do whatever the hell you want with it, and no one's gonna say shit. I mean, people are gonna hate, of course, but no one's gonna say anything because that's you. You created it, not them. So
that part. You know what? This is a wise woman already. All right, and I ain't even gonna speak. I ain't speaking age, but yo, she's definitely wise beyond her years. And which, by the way, pardon me, guys, for not even mentioning, of course, Maya, aka Negra, she is a woman of many talents, but one of the things, of course, that she does, she makes some awesome music. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the time just to plug her a little bit. Y'all make sure that y'all go check her out on Spotify. I know for a fact she's out on many different platforms. All right, Spotify being one, YouTube being another. All y'all have to do is just type in Negra. I want to say with the Greek letter for the E. Greek letter for the E. Yeah. let that be a little sneak peek into the awesome single that she already has out, all right, called Maniac. Yeah, but anyway, well, even as we're going through and we're talking about this, that actually sort of leads me to the next question. The next question that I have for you, of course, I believe you talked a little bit into this question, but what is the biggest challenge that you see within your musical journey?
I feel like my biggest challenge is pretty much trying to interact with people.
That part.
I feel like, it's a big world. You gotta shake hands with people and talk to everyone. I'm not much of a talker to everybody, but if you come up to me, literally, I'm cool, and I promise. You just gotta come up to talk to me. But I feel like my biggest challenge is I need to go up to people and talk to them, because in that way you can get a big connection with people, and who knows, you might find a producer or somebody very famous, and you might get famous that way too. Just talking to people, connections, all of that. So yeah.
Okay. Definitely, I see you there. Y'all definitely keep that in mind. It is scary, but nonetheless, though, yeah, funny enough, it's the stuff that we avoid, the scary stuff, that ultimately helps us to grow. I won't say grow the most. Of course, that's subjective, but it definitely helps us grow in in a major, huge way. All right. And of course, I know I hit you with a couple questions so far. I'm gonna keep firing them at you. A third one that I happen to have is, I already asked you about the biggest challenge, but what are you most looking forward to? All right. And also, I'm gonna sort of tweak the question a little bit, because I know that there might be like a general thing, but what specific moment, like say like a performance at this award show, a performance in this state, a performance at this arena, or anything like that, what are you most looking forward to?
To be honest, I'm looking forward to just actually everywhere, like performing everywhere, out the country, and just performing at another state too as well. Just like, let's say like Chicago, like I perform in Chicago, just anything. It's just the fact that I'm performing in a different state, that people fuck with me in a whole different state. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's how you know, like, you're growing. I see that as growth. So as long as I'm performing in a different state, different areas at the country, that's how I know I'm growing. That's how I know people are listening to me. So that's pretty much it.
That part. Okay. Well, listen, I hit her with some pretty good questions. Of course, y'all heard what Negra had to say. All right. I've got two. These are two small questions. All right.
Yeah.
So I think you probably already mentioned where they could go to find you, like on social media. But of course, I'm gonna ask you to reiterate that, because I don't want y'all forgetting. And by the way, I know I tend to do this even in the captions below. Just know that I'm a tagger either way. But yeah, this way, y'all will for sure not miss out on what Negra has to offer. But how do we find you on social media?
How do you find me on social media? You can definitely find me on Instagram. My main account is 6amxv. Yeah. And if you're looking for my artist account, it is Negra XV. So it's pretty much 6amxv. Negra XV on Instagram, literally. Snapchat, we don't use that. We too old for that. Okay, so we don't use that. I say Twitter. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Twitter is 6amxv. I really use Instagram, if we're just being honest with you. I mean, you can find me on YouTube, my music on YouTube, and Spotify, Apple Music. So you can find me on different platforms, music-wise. But on main account, yeah, you can find me 6amxv. Definitely, if you trying to hit me up, you know.
Hey, why you so smooth? Why you so smooth? Oh, snap. Okay, so we got that out of the way, and then the last question that I have just before I let you go and I let y'all go is, I know we talked about performances, so seeing that as at the day and time that we're making this video, it's Wednesday, 10 a.m. or whichever. We're out here at Florida Gulf Coast University. Big shout outs to the Eagles. All right. And big shout outs to the university for allowing us to be here. But what upcoming performances do you have?
I have a performance at FGCU.
Yeah.
SoulFest. Yeah. Definitely is going to be there. It's from 7 to 9. So I believe I'm performing around like 8 or 9. So you already know, you can catch me there, FGC Eagles.
Yeah.
So if you seeing this, just pull up. You'll have a great time. Anyways. So yeah, and also I have quite a like a open mic night at Just Velocity Studios. So I'm also gonna be there to a little go-go.
Yeah.
So you already know. So you can catch me there too, on Cleveland Avenue. So already know.
Okay. You see, now I'm gonna keep it talk. Listen, she told y'all what she told y'all. She again very humble, because she didn't tell y'all that she's doing 2 performances in the same, or she pause. She didn't come out and outright explicitly tell y'all that is what she's doing this upcoming Friday. All right. So listen, the grind and shine is real. All right. She's gonna come through. I don't care what nobody says. In my eyes, in my opinion, the most electrifying, the most shocking woman in the world, right here. All right. And I tell you, over these next coming months, these next coming years, she's gonna show y'all exactly why I call her that. All right. But yeah, no, outside of that is pretty much it. I again, thank you so much, Negra, for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a little something. And just like I think Negra, I also thank y'all as well. All right, because I know I be pushing these videos out left and right, man. I'm all over the place with it, but nonetheless, though, y'all keep rocking with the king. Y'all keep rocking with the kingdoms, the empires, all these entities that we got going on, and we appreciate the love and support. But y'all make sure that y'all like this video up. Y'all share this with any and everybody. Y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Zachariah White. By the way, be on the lookout, because the External Sphere is also going to have its YouTube channel coming up soon. Don't ask me when, just know it's coming soon. All right. Definitely make sure that y'all follow the social media pages of not only just myself, but the Internal Sphere, the External Sphere on Instagram, as well as all of my partners in crime, of course, which happen to include my sister. All right. So she already told you her IG handles, but y'all definitely make sure that y'all follow, my brothers, Mason, as well as Logan, as well as Ali and JJ. Their social medias will also be in the description below, as well as like the, Soul Flowers, which, by the way, big shout outs to y'all for y'all upcoming event, which, of course, the king gonna be there, so let me throw that up in there real quick. Big shout outs to Just Velocity Studios. But all in all, the most important thing, y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned, stay tapped in, and stay locked in, because the juice over here never stops dripping. All right. You see, that is what you see. My sister. All right. But all in all, listen, thank y'all so much. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace, be easy, and as always, y'all stay blessed up.
Yeah.